Welcome everyone. This is gonna be the end of the day Euro USD London session. Let's start it. My analysis always start fresh from a daily time frame where I am going to choose two key levels, one from the bottom and one for the top. All right, so we have an unmitigated wick to the top and we have an unmitigated wick to the bottom, which I am going to choose only the 50% for this one, as this candle closed bearish. So this is gonna be my portion of this candle interest, because basically this candle is opening at this level, so I'm going to get rid of this part of the wick. Afterwards, I am just going to the 4 hour. On 4 hour, I'm gonna spend a little bit of more time just because 4 hour as an intraday trader, it's the time frame where basically I can get a lot of information. So let's just have a little bit of insight about what happened lately up to yesterday. Okay, so on H4, basically we are within these two blue dots. As you can see, price took liquidity this level and broke the structure to the upside, right? Now, that has been said, all you see in between within these two blue dots are what are liquidity, as they are not strong because they didn't took any three candle formation, right? So basically this retracement, right, I want you to concentrate right now in the last retracement, okay? And let's pretend for a minute that this is my range, okay, between this last swing point to the top. As you can see, the price dropped and give a nice retracement, right? But the things that needs to start to click on our head is the fact that this retracement, okay, haven't done anything inside this extension, right? So meaning we didn't take any three candle formation, we didn't take any liquidity at this time frame, right? So what happened? We have a major drop and then we had a pullback, right? So what we can anticipate is this one is the kind of the T2 range, and this one is the first liquidity available. In fact, the price, what it did, failed with this three candle formation to grab this high. Then eventually the price came back, all right, and took what? Took the T2 of the range. This is basically what happened yesterday. Okay, so for today, let's go right now in 1 hour. Okay, and let's gonna see our most recent range. So what we have in 1 hour? In 1 hour, we have a strong grab liquidity and break the structure. But we don't have basically any QM that is gonna tell us what? That is gonna tell us that this is gonna be the end of this bullish movement. Okay, so we are just retracing without having any range. So at this point, all I have to do is basically to go to the 15 minutes. All right, so at this point, let's go find out our first QM. So, and as you can see, my first QM is basically this point. So let's make it bigger. Okay, why this is my QM? Because as you can see, this candle took this low, then break the high, right? Took this low right there, break the high, and then eventually the price broke this low, which is gonna be my QM. Right? So now I know this is sometimes hard to understand, but as you can see, okay, what we have here on, if we go to the 3 minutes, just for the purpose of the exercise, right? If we go to the 3 minutes, okay, and we watch at this point, this one, it should be a strong point. Let's go see it. Let's go 3 minutes. And as you can see, this is a strong. Why? Because it took a three candle formation, okay? Took the liquidity and broke the structure to the top, all right? So this one is gonna be my QM eventually, if the price took it, right? So let's go back right now, and let's going to get rid of this candle as we can go back where we were. So let's go back to 1 hour 15 minutes, okay? And right now what we can do, this is the end of yesterday, so we can have the price to go till the end of the Asian session. So afterwards, what I can notice is that we have what? We have a QM. So after seeing a QM at this point, what we need to do, okay, is finding what? Finding a key level within this blue range, okay, to have the price going to the upside, okay, grabbing this only liquidity of the range, which is an inducement, okay, and eventually knowing that this strong low needs to hold, and then taking another short position from the top, knowing that this one right now is a strong high because we are a QM, and so needs to hold as well. So let's figure this out. Okay, so we need to find a range within this this side. Let's just cancel part of the market. Hopefully is not gonna show in everything to us. So we go to the 4 hour. Okay, we are within these dots. Okay, and definitely what we are gonna see is that we have this imbalance and attach it in the base, right? So the imbalance, I'm gonna choose only the 50% of the imbalance. Okay, so let's figure this out. 50%. Let's take this off. Okay, and then we are going to 1 hour and made some adjustment and refinement. As you can see, we have this hidden base, so this hidden base is included inside our box. This is our strong, so I'm going to choose to put my stop loss and entry in this position, quite big. Let's see in 15 minutes if we can do and refine something more. So we go to the 15 minutes, and this candle is liquidity, definitely liquidity in 15 minutes. Okay, so I'll definitely we have an imbalance right there, so again another 50%, I can grasp a little bit more. Okay, definitely this one is gonna be my entry, okay, for a long position. So I'm gonna put my entry here. Okay, let's put it right there, moving this one right there. Okay, and let's see what the market does. Okay, so the market not yet. Okay, we are in. All right, and now if from this point to the top the market is going to retrace, all right, what we need to find, what we need to find a key level within this point, they include this liquidity going to what? Going to the downside, and we are targeting obviously this place, but let's see if a lower time frame we can grab something more. Okay, as for the risk reward, is not the maximum, but this is just for the purpose of teaching. Okay, so let's see what our key level is gonna look like. So we go back to H4, H1. Let's start from H1. As you can see, we have a lot. Okay, so we go watch in H4, and as you can see in H4 we have all these huge candle. All right, so we go back to 1 hour and start to cleaning up. Okay, again, what you can see is this imbalance, hidden base. Definitely this is gonna be my guy. Okay, I'm gonna take 50% of the imbalance off. So I'm going to clean this 50%. Okay, and then let's see if we can grasp a little bit more. I like this one. I'm pretty much okay with this one. Okay, so definitely I can lift a little bit more my target over there, and I'm gonna place my entry short here. Okay, as also for the price, there is no reason, literally no reason, to keep pushing up after taking this inducement. Okay, and I'm gonna target what? I'm gonna target the Asia low, and eventually this strong. Okay, and I'm gonna get ready to get in my daily key level, targeting the Asia high. So let's see it. This is a strong, so I assume this one is a very good point. I would definitely, let me see, in 1 hour, yes. Okay, I will definitely cut this one and see the 50% of this candle, just for the purpose of reducing, you know, my target. Okay, so I will definitely go till the 50% here. Okay, because normally if the price wants to fill, it's gonna fill the 50%. I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative in terms of pips, so I go back to my 15 minutes, and I also going to put a long pending position right there, targeting at this point what? Targeting the high. Okay, so these are gonna be my entries. Let's go see it. All right, this one is eventually was a miss, just for a few ticks. It's fine. Okay, and let's keep going. Okay, price tap me in right there. Okay, and fly to the target nice and clean for a 1 to almost 10. All right, this one was a miss. This is what happened when you refine too much. Okay, there is the risk of not being tapped. Remember, okay, market is not looking for the POIs. Market is looking for the liquidity, and the fact that our POI was so far in terms of course pips from our liquidity should have been like we should have think about it. I should have think about more. Okay, and maybe placing this one a little bit down. Okay, but yeah, whatever. This is what happened when you try to basically having a good risk to reward. because in this case, this one would have been like over today, almost 10, 8, yeah, 18%, 17 something percent, including this almost 1 to 2. Okay, this is gonna be all for the London session AOD Euro USD of June 6, 2024. Thank you for watching, and following for more.